Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor the Light Part 2 for Monday. Again, Monday here in the United States. And so tonight, the teaching is quite simple. And a lot of times we get so busy trying to achieve our goals, which you should. I'm number one pusher for that. We want to make sure you achieve your goals. But at the same time, we have to maintain some level of balance. So I just want to share with you a Buddhist quote. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Okay, you can read it there. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. And I think since our audience are achievers, right? And some of you go, no, I'm not an achiever, I'm an overachiever. It's never enough. And I'm going to say, more power to you. Like I always say, once you hit Everest, when's the next Everest, right? But at the same time, we also need to appreciate what you already have. Otherwise, you're constantly chasing after some result, some objective, and you never get to appreciate what you've been blessed with. And from personal experience, that was my problem. It still kind of is. So before we dive more into the teachings, let's ask for divine blessing. That way, what comes out of my mouth has minimal distortion. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagu Jimailing, we humbly ask for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, so welcome. And again, for the ones who just joined us, one of the Buddhist quotes is, happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. And as I just kind of prefaced it earlier, we are always chasing after something. We always want to achieve something faster, better, bigger, more. And, I'm all for it. As you know, I've been taught by my teachers, never be satisfied with mediocrity. Always go for the best of the best. And that goes for whatever you want to achieve in life, finances, relationship, health, everything. And at the same time, you also have to show or experience some level of joy in what you do. Otherwise, you're constantly chasing your stress out of your mind. And when I read that, I go, I think that's a message for me. And just for some of you who've been with me this 3.5 years, I've shared with you that one of the reasons I do this 6 times a week, I mean, who's crazy enough to do this 6 times a week, right? Because as I share these teachings with you, as I read the quote, I read my teacher's quote from great spiritual teachers, it's also a reminder for me, and it's also a lesson for me. And so we're learning this together. I just want to tell you that. And so when I read it, I go, happiness will never come to those. What? Let me read it again. That's the problem. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. There it is. Okay. And, as I push and push and push, then I realize over time I go, wow, this is my 34 years already that I'm doing this. And I keep pushing and pushing, and then people say, hey, why don't you slow down and smell the roses? I go, what roses? What roses? And that's when I read this, I go, yeah. I've been so focused on it, I should stop and appreciate what I have. And I remember having a conversation with my teacher one time. He said, and I want you to really remember this, that's why service is so important. I go, what the heck does service have to do with it? He said, that's why service is so important. And as you see other people who are in pain, who've been struck by, physical calamities like hurricane that just happened, or, people who are going through political turmoil like in Iran or in Ukraine. And, your heart aches because you want to help them. But at the same time, you should also look at it like, I feel for them. Simultaneously, I should be grateful with what I have. And happiness doesn't come to those who do not appreciate what they have. It's because there's no gratitude in their heart, or not enough gratitude. So gratitude is something that I think a lot of us who are trying to achieve something have to balance with our focus on achieving our success. And I think that's one of the things I really appreciate with Tony Robbins. He said, and some of you have taken his events, and I highly, highly recommend it. There's a science of achievement, which is good. And there's the art of fulfillment. And I think a lot of us are so focused on achievement, like go, 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 go. We forget fulfillment is also important. And fulfillment involves others. When you have achieved everything in your life, or substantially, at some point you go, I want more. And at some point you think about it, okay, how many houses can I live at each time? How many watches can I wear at each time? How many mobile phones can I use at each time? How many nice cars can I drive at each time? How many great food can I stuff my body with each time? If I don't get to share it, at some point you go, is this all? That's why I've met certain people who have more money than anybody would probably make in several lifetimes, and they're miserable. They've achieved this, they have everything, for them. It's at some point they go, is this all? I'm talking about people with literally money coming out of your ears. And nothing to satisfy them. So guess what they do? They take drugs. They ingest things, they call it whatever medicine, and this and that to achieve enlightenment. They're just basically finding a way to have that fulfillment, which can easily, I know this sounds oversimplistic, easily be achieved by simply turning their attention towards people who are in need. And I think that's one of the reasons why many years ago when we visit our teacher in the Philippines once a year for a retreat, and I've shared this with some of you before, he said before we left from wherever we are all over the world to join him in the Philippines, he goes, oh, when you come over, you're going to go on the heart tour. Heart tour. So a lot of us were excited. Oh, heart tour. I wonder what that's going to be like. Are we going to be filled with divine love and all this other stuff? So everybody's expecting, it's going to be a heart tour, probably some meditation or some whatever. It's going to be intense heart tour. So, of course, me being the mental guy, I go, heart tour. I wonder what kind of meditation to activate the heart chakra, maybe some breathing exercise, some mantra. My minds are going all over the place. Of course, the other person go, oh, must be something filled with so much love. And I'm going, love is just energy. Okay? I talk about a contrast. So we get to the Philippines, and guess what? We're lined up. He says, okay, you're going to go on a heart tour. Remove all your jewelry and don't bring any money with you. We're going to go on a special tour. I'm going, don't have any jewelry, don't wear simple clothing. I'm going, what's this heart tour thing? We're going to go in a cave? Oh, you're going to go into the slums. What? We're going to go to the poorest of the poor, the slum area. And after that, we're going to visit the jail. I'm going like, what heart tour is that? Anyway, we're already there. Say, okay. So we went on this tour and went to the city. Then there's a really poor area. We're talking about a room 10 feet by 10 feet with 6, 7 people living in it. Okay? 6, 7 people living in it. And you see people who have like, literally, you go in, they have maybe 2 or 3 cups, a bowl, something that looks like a bed, and they live there. And we went through one after the other, and your heart breaks. You look at these people and go, so 2 things came out of it. 1, you feel so much compassion. And number 2, you just feel so much gratitude. You go, what the heck am I complaining about? I complain about, the internet is slow, or my cell phone doesn't have signal, and these people don't even know when their next bill is going to come. It's like, and went one after the other, and then it was capped by, not capped. We went to the few of the prisons, and you get to see these people. It's like, of of course, prisons there and prison in developed countries are way different. And we're going to these places. Of course, it was relatively safe. And you see all these people. Some of them, their cases haven't been heard in 5 years, and it was just for pickpocketing. And we're saying, and some of them were like, they were the nicest, kindest people. You talk to them. I speak the language. I talk. What you in for? Oh, they were accused of stealing something where it really wasn't. It was just wrong place, wrong time. It was like pickpocket, or they were in a store, they took something, but it's been 5 years and they've been suffering. They were sitting going, what the heck? And then when you came out of it, you just feel two things. As I said, you feel your heart breaks for them. And number two, you just feel like, I should stop complaining. I should just be grateful that I have a house, I have a roof on top of my head. If the AC is not as cold as it should be, or whatever, it's like people didn't smile at me. I should stop complaining and just be grateful for what I have. And then to top it off, after the end of by the end of the tour, we went to this feeding place. This Mexico is great, he's big into feeding not just the soul, but the body. And so we went to this Catholic parish, this church, and they were cooking for all these people coming from the slums. And then we're sitting there and just like, we were helping feed them. And I remember seeing children. You talk about maybe a sister and a brother. The sister's probably 5 years old, maybe 6. The brother's maybe 3, 4, not even talking. And you see them holding each other, and then they're walking to the place to be fed, and they were getting food, and we were helping put food, and they're feeding the child, the brother. She was eating. She was like a big sister. Somebody like in a teenage years would be feeding a younger brother. But you talk about 5 and maybe 3 years old. And just I couldn't help it. I mean, I'm not the crying type, but I was sitting going, I was trying so hard to hold back my tears. I go, those could have been my kids. And the heart tours are expecting to do some mantra to activate the heart, to do some breathing exercise, cosmic, whatever, went down the toilet. Just literally went down the toilet. I'm going, if that's not a heart tour, I don't know what is. And we came out of it really with so much gratitude for how much we're blessed. And more dedicated to do service towards others. Because I remember, I'm not the emotional type, but you know that already. And I remember that time when we're visiting those homes and talking to the people. I had to translate a bit because most of the people with us were foreigners. I speak Tagalog. So I was talking to them, translating, and it's just, I asked them, how are you guys doing? And they were smiling. I mean, these people don't have anything. And they were smiling. How are you? Life is life. We're just happy to have something to eat and not be dead. And as I'm translating, I'm holding back the tears. I'm going, these people. And by the time we're done, especially the part of the feeding, we came out of it quiet. Quiet. You would think like we're done, finally. And you just have so much gratitude for being so blessed. And of course, some people want to smack them. Of course, no, we're kind people. We don't want to smack them. Some of these people complaining, oh, the energy was dirty. I'm going, get out of my face. Apparently, the heart tool was a poo-poo tool for you, so get out of here. I mean, of course, I didn't say that. I'm going, so what's my point? Oftentimes, when we don't see how blessed we are by doing service and help people in need, you get to realize how blessed we are. So, number one, we stop complaining. And number two, we have so much gratitude of what we have that we cannot help but help people in need. And of course, because of the good karma, we're blessed even more. It's like, how come nobody told me about this a long time ago? That's the value of having a teacher. He didn't tell us. He didn't say, "Oh, you're gonna do this." He just knew you're gonna go on a heart tour. It was a heart tour, right? And I just want to share that story with you because I think that's one of the most impactful things the teacher has done to us. At least most of us who got it. A few people who were like, they complained, "Oh, the energy was dirty, go to the slums." I'm going, anyway, don't waste my life. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Useless. So my point, if you truly want to be happy, as Tony Robbins says, you have the science of achievement. I mean, work your ass off, get the best of you can do in every part of your life. Simultaneously, on your climb over there, be grateful for the things that you have achieved and be grateful for what you're blessed with. If not, it's sad. It's really sad. I've seen a few people, they have millions, they have all this stuff, they have cars, house, they have everything. And the only thing that, quote unquote, gives them some level of happiness, liquor, drugs, smoking, shooting something, drinking something. What's supposed to be a spiritual tour, they go somewhere and drink something. Oh yeah, they come back more messed up than they were before. And it's sad. Because you look at their life, they're blessed with a family, they're blessed with good health, but they complain. So, and I remember talking to a few monks. Okay, I know this is like on the other side of the spectrum. That's one of the reasons why I love Bhutan. Some of you probably have heard it a gajillion times. I've said it already. When I was in Bhutan, they have this happiness quotient, right? Or happiness GDP, gross national happiness, instead of gross national product, right? And I remember talking to the people there. True, they have their problems. I mean, who doesn't, right? Every country have theirs, but you could tell that part of their culture is to be happy and to be grateful. And you go there. That's why you hear all stress. You go there. It's like, because you feel it. Everybody's happy. Again, happy is not fake happy. Then they have issues. You talk to them, they have some of them have financial issues. Some of them have loved ones who, went into drug addiction and all that. But they realize to go, it's part of life. In the Buddhist tradition, you take what comes to you, you flow with it, you roll with it. And it's all about perspective. And but one thing they had was gratitude. And it's funny, when I went to Tony's event, it's like, yeah, man, come on, better, faster. He talks about, what's that? Trade your expectations for appreciation. Be grateful. And many times I'd be talking to him privately, after the event or at his house. And we'll just, I don't know, myself, Tony, Sage, and we'll just be talking. He's just like, a lot to be grateful for. And you would see Tony's eyes. He says, yeah, I look back in my life and it's almost like tears coming off his eyes. He's like, yeah, there's so much to be grateful for. Of course, the next day he's going, come on, let's do this. And then, but in the quiet moments, you can tell, both of them, I'll be talking to Sage, and she says, yeah, God is good. Whatever we're going through, God is always there. Even in troubles, tribulations, in the end, God is always good. And anyway, that's that. That's the lesson for today. I know it wasn't too much of an esoteric, deep teaching, but I just thought that it might be, a balance of all this talk that we have. It's like, come on, be the best of you can be, bulldoze every obstacle out of your way. But at the same time, you go, okay, you get to the top, but if it's just by yourself, it's going to be super darn lonely. It's going to be lonely. Some of you are there already. And so the cure for loneliness is service. The cure for depression is service. That's that. Simple lesson. Now, the good news is, while you're in the process of doing that, when you do our meditation, when we do meditation Twin Hearts, when we do Great Invocation, when we get together for urgent meditation to, for example, a lot of you have been asking to bless Iran, bless Ukraine, bless the people in Florida, been affected by the hurricane, or wars happening in different parts of Africa, turmoil in Venezuela, whatever. All these things that are happening. The fact that you joined us in meditation, your heart is activated, your crown is activated, a lot of divine energy flowing through. You are doing service, and that's fantastic and great. And I'm glad that you're joining me for it. In addition, you should also do physical service, because I've shared this with you many, many times. I remember a message said there's two types of service. One is energetic, one is physical. Two types of monks. One type of monk sits in the monastery up in the mountain, generates massive amount of spiritual energy, and blesses the village. The second type of monk go down and actually work with the people, with the villagers. Heal them, teach them, guide them, slap them around, make sure they spiritually get back on the path. And he said something, and I'll end with this. My teacher said something when he said that just kind of woke me up. He said, they're the type of monk that go down to the village and beg. And I'm going, how could that be service when you're going down to the villages and asking? And the way it was explained to me, he said, no, listen to this. It's to give the people an opportunity to open their hearts. And that just went, for me, it's like, that's deep, man. In other words, the monks could have sat on the mountain. They have donations, they have food, but they go down to the village with their begging bowls. They teach, they heal, they do everything else, and they beg. And the teaching is, it's to give the people, the villagers, an opportunity to open their hearts. And when I heard that, I go, that's what my teacher is saying. When you give, you get more out of it than the person you gave to. If I gave $5, or whatever denomination that you give, to someone who's hungry, and they use that to buy food to satisfy their hunger, that money's gone, right? It's used up. They fed their body, and they're going to be hungry again. Now, in your case, what did you get out of it? By giving and sharing, you activate your heart, your crown, you generate good karma, you got in touch with the love aspect, the compassion aspect within your soul. You get to take that with you permanently. Think about it. You invested, watch this, you exchange something that is temporary to gain something that's permanent. What dummy would think that's a bad deal? Think about it. Think about it. Maybe I'm just too simple-minded compared to you guys, but I thought of it and go, that's the best investment in the universe. You exchange something that is temporary to get something that is permanent. I don't care what financial advisor you have. Anyone, all of them will say, that's the best deal in the universe. It's called service. But people don't do it. Everything is about me, myself, and I, what I can get, whatever. Everything's me, I. I mean, it's good to achieve. It's good to take care of yourself. At the same time, again, how much food can you stuff your face with? How many cars can you drive at one time? How many homes can you live in at one time? How many yachts, planes, and everything else you can get at one time? Even if you have all of them. I know a few people who have that. They're miserable. You know why? Unless there's service in their heart, they're miserable. Here's the beauty of this. The ones I've met where Tony has kind of moved them towards service, they have money, they have success, and they're fulfilled. When I talk to them, guess where the fulfillment came? They go, I felt fulfilled when I helped all those people. Done. That's that. Shall we meditate? Oh, before you guys space out, just to kind of give you the announcement phase. Next month, we're having a Living Energized 3-day challenge where in those 3 days, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 1 is how to energize your body. Number 2, second day is to how to uplift your emotions and your mind. Third day is how to integrate spirituality and your material life. Anyway, you'll be sent that information. That's 3 days, and we welcome everyone to. We'll teach you techniques on how to use it. It's basically an introduction on how to use energy to improve your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and material life. And then I'll just go ahead and make the announcement for the ones who have taken or want to take our Hatha Yoga. Our Hatha Yoga preparatory level is now going to be the retreat. It's going to be on March 23 to 26 in 2023 in Oxnard. That's going to be the beach. And then 30 to April 2nd in Wisconsin. So one is the beach experience. The other one is the Himalayan experience. It's going to be myself and Master Hector. And when we're together, we crack up and we do crazy things. So anyway, that's that. Yeah, he's got jokes upon jokes. Anyway, I should stay focused here. All right. Shall we meditate? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, personally to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, to his teacher, Mahaguji Meli, and all the high beings, we thank you for this opportunity to serve with our hearts, our minds, our souls in meditation, in full faith. And so it is. All right. You ready? Okay. Take your left hand, tap your heart center, take your right hand, tap your crown, put your hand like this. Be aware of your crown. I am that. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul that utilizes the body, the emotions, and thoughts. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God. We're all children of God. We're one with God. We're one with all. There's only oneness. Just be still. Now open your hands in blessing. Just say, we are one. Now be aware of your heart in your hands. Visualize the earth in front of you. We will do the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui. Be aware of your heart in your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace, a channel of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. May my soul be filled with peace and with love, and let me share it with every person, every being on earth now. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. All of us make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. We want to be forgiven for the mistakes we made. We should also show forgiveness, mercy, and compassion to those who have hurt us. Let there be peace, love, and forgiveness to every person, every being on earth now. So be it. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's think of all the people who are going through challenging and difficult times in their life. Let's think of all the people in Iran, especially the women. May they be blessed with hope, with faith, with strength. So be it. May the people in Ukraine, Russia, and different parts of the world where there's political turmoil, may they be blessed with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. Just be aware of your heart and your hands. Let us act as one soul, one being, and bless these places. May God's blessing flow through us as one. May Iran be blessed. May Ukraine be blessed. Venezuela, different parts of Africa, the Middle East, Asia, Central America, North Central, South America, different parts of the world. May all be blessed with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. So be it. Just be still. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Fill the earth with light. May all be blessed with peace, love, and divine light. And where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Just be still, be aware of your heart in your hands, and just let the energy of love, of light, of peace, of hope and faith flow through us. Remember to bless your family, your relatives and friends, the people you work with. Let that loving energy spread throughout the entire earth. Now, so be it. Now, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Allow the golden light to flow down through your hands and bless your home, your relatives, your friends, the people you work with, and just let it spread throughout the entire earth. Fill the earth with golden light. May Iran be blessed with golden light, Ukraine, Central America, Florida, different parts of the world that people need blessings. Fill them with golden light. From the heart of God, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. So be it. Just fill the earth with golden light. If you know anyone going through challenging times in their life, with their health, with their relationships, with their finances, with their mental health, bless them with golden light. Now be still and let the blessings flow through. So be it. We're just the channels and the pipelines. May all be blessed. Now be aware of your heart and your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine golden light from both hands flowing down to the earth. Fill the earth with more intense golden light. From the center of the heart of God, may every person, every being on earth, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, may all beings in the physical and non-physical worlds be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. May all be blessed. So be it. Fill the earth with golden light. May all people in the country of Iran be blessed with golden light. Ukraine, Russia, all the areas in the world where we're having political turmoil, let the divine golden light fill those places with peace, with love, and divine order. So be it. So be it. So it is. Now just be still. Allow the blessings to just flow through us. Now put your hands down. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. A few inches above your crown, imagine a beautiful golden flame. A beautiful golden light. Be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up, up, up to the crown and into that golden light. Just stay there. Be still. You are that light. You're not the body. You are that light. You're not any of your emotions. You are that light. You're not any of your thoughts. You are that light. Just look at that light and just silently say, I am that. I am that radiant being of light. I am that radiant self. That self of light am I. Be still. Om. 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 Be still. Be aware of that light that is you. Be aware of the inner stillness. Be aware of the nothingness. And just simply let go and let things be. Now, any sound, any noise you hear will just gently help you drift deeper and deeper into that light. Now, let go. Gently, very slowly, very gently and slowly come back. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back to your body. Raise your hands again in blessing. Picture the people you love in your life, fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Project golden light downwards into the earth so you're not floating all over the place. This grounds you. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my beloved teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahago Jubeng, thank you. In full faith, and so it is. Okay, hope you had a good meditation. It was short, but if you're sensitive, you might have noticed we kind of cranked up the energy. So you're welcome to come back and watch this again, take some notes, do the meditation again. All right. Again, the quick announcement is next month we're having the Living Energized for 3 days. And the Arhatic Yoga Retreat is next year. Somebody was asking about the Healer's Mastery, which is 5 intensive days with me. We're doing pranic healing level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 from 9 a.m., maybe 8 a.m., depends on how much you guys can handle, all the way to 11 for 5 straight days. And I'm going to make you work. So if you're going to be part of that, you'll hear the announcement. That's going to be January in Chicago and February in Oxnard, California. All right, so Healer's Mastery is going to be 5 intensive, immersive days of 4 levels of pranic healing. That's going to be January. I hope I got this right. January, Chicago, February, Southern California. Anyway, we'll give you all the information on that. All right. Yeah, it's going to be in person. No online. No, you're going to move your ass, do healing right on the beach or in the snow, whatever. It's not going to be virtual. Okay. Namaste, everyone. You all take care. We will see you Wednesday morning for Anchor the Light. And thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for allowing me to serve all of you. Take care. God bless. And we will see you in the next Anchor the Light.